Epic proposal plot twist. I dropped to one knee in front of 40,000 live viewers and asked my boyfriend to marry me. The chat exploded, he looked stunned, but he grinned and said yes, pulling me into a hug as the crowd on the stream went wild. My heart was a drumline in my chest. I was already picturing our announcement post, the DM notifications, the way everyone would envy our love story. But as the confetti cannons went off behind us, he leaned down, pressed his lips to my ear, and whispered, "I'm already married." I laughed, thinking he was joking, but his hands trembled against my back. The scream of the crowd faded, replaced by the roar of my own pulse. I kept smiling for the camera, but everything inside me was splintering. As soon as we were off air, I dragged him backstage and demanded answers. He didn't cry, didn't beg, just stared at the floor, saying he needed to tell me for weeks, but he was scared he'd lose me. He said he loved me, but he couldn't leave her yet. There were complications, debts, secrets he'd buried so deep he barely recognized himself. The worst part was realizing how much I'd missed. There were late-night phone calls he took outside, weekends he'd vanish with some excuse about work, a wedding ring-shaped tan line I'd once pointed out and he'd laughed off. I built a whole future out of scraps of half-truths and declarations that felt real, and now I was choking on the ashes. I wanted to scream, to hit him, to cry, but all I could do was stare as he confessed every ugly detail, how he'd met her, why he stayed, how he'd fallen for me anyway. I stormed out into the parking lot, mascara streaking my cheeks, and realized I was less angry at him than at myself. I'd always wanted a love story people would talk about, something messy and wild and unforgettable, even if it hurt. Now I had it, a headline, a scandal, a viral moment. Alone in the dark, I wondered if I'd always been chasing the drama more than the love itself, and if I even knew the difference anymore.